Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Sorry about the delay. We decided to just let the baby cry. Hey Dino Warrior and Dino Dynamics. And Roxy and Ryland. Welcome. Yeah, baby bethinking he can not eat dinner and then get as much milk as he wants to fill his belly when it's bedtime. And we're saying absolutely not. And he's not happy about that. You're supposed to be sleeping. I could go for some sleeping right now. But we got 10 subscribers to get, so we're streaming. Ghastly or Haunter. I would be okay with either at this present moment. I mean, I'm okay with Cubone too, because it progresses the run, but like I would most want Ghastly or Haunter. But ultimately, what this means, I think, is that if I get a Cubone, I take a look at going for Lapras for sure, and just bypass Snorlax entirely. If I get a Haunter or Ghastly, then it's meant that I'm supposed to get a Snorlax. You have horrible pitchers. This is now shaping up to be a baseball game. Just throw Snorlax out the window. Do you know how much of an immovable mountain that thing is? Red Zephos? Oh, why does that sound so familiar? There's a reference there that's tickling the back of my brain, but it's just not going to the front. What do I think the shiny counter will land on? I've said this about all of them, but like the more I say it, the more true I feel like it becomes. I'm thinking like 12,000s. Markiplier. / Five Nights at Freddy. That's why I recognize that. Whoever gets it first, Roxy. I don't think it works like that, Roxy. Your chat's gonna be gone long before I hit that. Hey, Jason, welcome back. I do not stream full-time. I wish. That would be delightful. In my streaming, I've had about $100 of income for like the last month and a half, 2 months. Definitely not my day job. I actually manage a branch at a credit union. Hey, Starkiller, welcome. Is this another live? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, probably. I see you found the main channel, Dino. Congratulations. You're planning on ordering the same hat I'm wearing right now? Good luck. It's a hard find. Hey, Stonewall. I'm doing well. And yourself?
Thank you!
Oh, hey, there's some Beetle with Dino Dynamics subscribing on the main channel there. So which one's better? Waving Beetle or Dancing Gengar? Good, Stonewall. We're hoping we get an email about the application we put in for an apartment tomorrow so that we can do a little downsizing, get a little cheaper rent going on. I don't know, maybe having one dino per channel is a good thing. Dancing Gengar. Gengar. Honestly, I think I gotta agree. If you're wondering, Stonewall, on the Sludge Bomb Trainer channel, I went to work compiling a Dancing Gengar GIF that now pops up when people subscribe. For a lazy effort, I put in way more work than I should have for it. Like, I went to like 3 different AI sites because I just didn't want to be bothered to use Blender and find a 3D model and make it do what I wanted it to do anyways. I realize now that that probably would have been so much easier and faster, as weird as that sounds. Because like, I had to run it through one AI to actually create the Dancing Gengar, and it did a really good job. Then I had to run it through another one to remove the background, and then another one to like change the video type, which didn't even work because I tried to export it with a clear background and it just didn't work. And then when I uploaded it, it put a black background behind it. So I ended up having to run that through my video editing software and do a frame by frame for 105 frames, upload it into a GIMP 2 program of photo editing software, color scheme it to remove all of the black background, which also removes some of the black for Gengar's actual design. And so I had to run them back through that GIMP to put the black back where it needed to be on the image so that Gengar had some shading, and I had to color some missing spots in by hand and save all of those by individual frames, and then upload all of them into a GIF compiler. It was a lot of freaking work for something that should have been so simple. Built different. Realistically, I should have just put the model into Blender and figured out lighting from there. Caesar, you just barely got your Moltres at 2,957. Nice. Congrats on the Moltres. You can put a model into a blender. That's about all you know about that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's not easy. This time you're really going to sleep? Bet. My team looks fun and colorful. Yeah, it's a pretty good variety right now. You can lift Snorlax up. I'll believe it when I see it, Roxy. You work with AutoCAD, Civil 3D, not editing software. Okay. So that's like engineering and stuff, right? Oh, land surveyor. Okay. And what, as a land surveyor, what is your like main function that you're looking for? Is it like property lines and stuff, or is it more what's beneath the land? A bit of both. The land you're doing, or the work you're doing now, is for easements, but most of your job is property lines. Okay. You know, I think the hardest part for me about being a parent is dealing with the aftermath of giving your answer. In the case of right now, you may hear in the background roughly a screaming child. That is because he did not eat dinner. Well, he ate half of his dinner and then threw the other half on the floor and is thinking that he is going to get not one, but 2 sippy cups of milk before he goes to sleep. He is in fact sorely mistaken. But because I told him absolutely not on the second sippy cup, he is now in there screaming his head off. And I think the hardest part comes in where once you say no, there can be at no point a change of mind. Because at any point after that initial no, that's just showing that if they scream long enough, there is eventually a breaking point. And like, I have the capacity to like ignore the screaming and just be like, you know what? They're fine. They can scream. They'll fall asleep eventually. My wife has a little bit more of a heart. But gosh dang, if it isn't annoying just listening to it. You thought it was your screaming child? Our headphones will help with the screaming. Exactly. Just put some headphones on. Like, I can hear him, but I could just turn up my music and not hear him. But I'm more interested in my son's alarm to see if the oldest gets out of his room. So I do got to be able to hear that. My oldest is wonderful most of the time, but when it comes to like doors and running off, he is absolutely terrible. Like, we had to put a latch up on the top of our door, not to keep people from breaking in, but to keep our child from like letting himself out in the middle of the night. Oh yeah, there is no giving in. Like, it's once you make your decision, you are stuck with that decision until they give up. But he'll be fine. He was given water. He has something to drink. It's just not what he wants. I have to tell my oldest all the time, like, listen, you get one sippy cup to go to sleep. There will not be a second one. However, if you do go to sleep and you wake up in the middle of the night, there can be another sippy. Ooh, hey, I did hit 1,300 encounters. Righto. But what I am more interested in is I now have 491 subscribers on the main on the Sledge Bomb channel, and I'm left kind of wondering how that happened, because nobody, well, it might have been Caesar actually. That would make sense. Which is very interesting because we were at 491 last night, but I suspect that was Roxy's dad unsubscribing on their profile. It was. I knew it. It still blows my mind that they like notice that they're subscribed to a new channel, because it's not like I'm going live for there to be an alert. That's what I don't get. But we are officially less than 10 subscribers away from 500. It simultaneously took longer than I expected, but like also happened faster than I expected. It's a weird place to be in. Like, hitting 500 prior to being in YouTube a year, just based solely on streaming, is actually pretty phenomenal. But if I would have leveraged stuff better, I probably could have hit 1,000 in a year or better. I mean, if I really went for it, there's a possibility I could have hit 1,000 in a month. I've done it before, but it's a little bit harder to do. Hey, Lucas. Welcome to the stream. Were you by chance a subscriber 492? Or was that Roxy on an alt somehow? Welcome, Hayden. The most amount of subs in a day was 685. That is a crazy amount. Especially considering that, like, you're at like 2.5K now. Like, how does that even happen? Hey! That's the number for Arceus right there. You found a trending audio and kept using it and kept popping off. Nice. Are they still there, though? You have really good sub retention. Nice. You're a pro at Pokemon Pocket? You have never, like, lost subs unless it's a purge? But you also don't gain any either. Average 2 to 7 a month. Yeah, that seems pretty steady. I'm actually shocked that the Brass Coin channel hasn't lost subs faster. Like, the highest I really got up to was 19.4K, and then it started dropping, and I haven't done like a giveaway video for almost a year, I feel like. And I'm still somehow at like 13.3, so I've only lost 1,100 subs over a year. You got 2 immersive art Giratina. That's pretty dope. You got your first shiny in Champions. That's what's up. I saw somebody had a Decidueye. How exactly does one shiny hunt in that game? Just make Pokemon after Pokemon after Pokemon and hope one of them shines or something? The bush sparkles? What does that even mean? Go Squeeze applesauce is a game changer. Indeed. We got a little press machine that we can use to make our own applesauce packets. My oldest like thrives off of those. There's 3 shaking bushes with Pokemon silhouettes. If you get a shiny, the bush sparkles. In what? Why are there Pokemon silhouettes in the bushes? Are we like wildly encountering Pokemon, or if the one in the middle has a shiny sparkle, you get a shiny? Like, you just play the game, man? So, like, where are these bushes? How do they pertain to the story? Because, like, I heard you can create pretty much any Pokemon you want that's available. But, like, at what point do the bushes come in? You create it and then you have to go catch it before you can battle with it or something? Oh, you get to recruit. Got it. Once recruited, you get to switch the moves, nature, and stats. Okay. Now we're following. Well, we were down to 7 left, and then it bumped back up to 8 left. And the indicator that they are shiny is the shiny sparkle in bush. Okay. How many? Oh, you need VP. Victory points. Okay. I was gonna be like, how many Pokemon can you recruit per day? You think you know a shiny when you see one? My man. Oh, gotcha. Not a lot, especially if you're free to play. That checks out. Hi, 10 angry cabbages. Also, welcome Cappy. If you find a shiny and you don't have enough points to recruit it permanently, you will get a shiny on trial basis. Gross. Moral of the story, don't go looking for Pokemon if you don't have the points to buy them. 700 points to recruit for a day and 25 for permanent recruit. How many points can you buy? Also, Rylan, have a fantastic night. You love how the trainer's tower has white smoke. Yeah, that is kind of an interesting dynamic. So if you do get a shiny and keep it, that's 5,000 points, which aren't that easy to get. Wait. So you have to pay 2,500 to go into the recruiting area, and then if you find something you want, you have to pay 2,500 more to permanently recruit them. You're tempted to get leaf green on the Switch, but you know if you don't know if you want the grind. You probably want the grind, Antonio. Who doesn't want all this up in their Nintendo? Now the question is, how much can you buy victory points for? Is it like $10 for 5,000? You want Pokemon on Switch? You're considering buying it. Sadly, you broke your Switch Lite. Oh, you're broke and your Switch Lite is damaged and everything is crap. Sounds pretty rough. How did I get the Alakazam? I traded it, of course. How else would you get Alakazam? Damien! Welcome. Use Sweet Scent, it will encounter faster. So I've heard. Not in any way opposed to it. I just don't have a way to get Sweet Scent currently. Why don't I have a Staryu with Illuminate? Also a good question. The answer to which is because I have neither surf nor a fishing rod. I don't have an Oddish. Because this is a shiny only badge quest, I haven't really caught any non-shiny Pokemon. We did make an attempt. It's also leaf green, so the Pokemon is Bellsprout as opposed to Oddish, I believe. But I did catch a non-shiny Ghastly. We were hoping we could do the repel trick into Haunter-only spawns, but it didn't work. In terms of water types, we have no water types. Oh, good old Minions reference. Oh yeah, Oddish definitely has Sweet Scent for sure. Shoot, my starter had Sweet Scent. But I deleted it like a dummy when I wanted to learn Cut. But we are for sure going to need a water type, and I'm thinking it's going to be Lapras. Hey, Sean. How many shinies do I have on this save file? 4. On, like, everything, probably closer to 1K. That's who you chose? Lapras or Venusaur? Lapras. Everybody's telling me I should hunt Lapras, so If I get my Ghastly or Haunter as a shiny, I'm hunting Snorlax. If I don't, I'm probably going to bypass Snorlax and just go straight to Lapras. You know, it was hard in the beginning. You know what? This has actually been a pretty quick and easy run so far. We only had 2,224 encounters for the Venusaur. Then we had 996 for the Spearow. We had 4,095 for the Diglett. And we had 4,648 for the Abra. So, we've been really lucky on this. So far. That could all change in an instant, though. Or rather, many, many, many long instances. As we slowly grind the time up to like 120 hours of encounters. Assuming I remember to actually increment the encounters. I have a bad problem with that. Hey, good luck. Enjoy the movie, and you have a fantastic night, Stonewall. Hey, thanks so much. You're 15 hours in on shiny hunting a Charmander. You're wondering if spamming A is not making it work. Well, it's not really going to negatively impact anything by any means. But honestly, this game's one of the brutal ones where you could easily be in this like 32,000 encounters before you get it. You didn't think so? You just see these videos of people doing a 4-second countdown before picking. Oh yeah, those are definitely fake. Unless there's mentions of like an actual timer on screen and the timer is counting down button presses, they could be RNG manipulating. Google said it could take 80 to 120 hours easily. Ooh. It's that time of the day for a huge slap in the face of Sleepy. Wow. Oh, it's something. Is something. Shiny hunting does that to you? Yeah, if I didn't have people to talk to right now, I would probably fall asleep streaming. Hey, Grizzly. It's going pretty good. Trying not to fall asleep. Fighting for my life right now, but subs are coming in. We're getting closer to 500. And we're having a good time shiny hunting a Ghastly here. Well, it does seem that my baby finally gave up to some degree, doesn't it? Let's get up and do a little stretchy stretch here. Get up, move around every so often. Drink some more soda. Roxy is back. Okay. How you been? Been well in the last 3 minutes, I hope. There's a good chance you could be, Roxy. A little bit, yeah, Roxy. Like, there was a fog there for a minute. Just how there is in the game. So, we're like bouncing back and forth, listening to some cool jams, see if we can wake ourselves back up. It's somewhat kind of working, honestly. One thing's for sure, though. As much as I like this song, we're gonna move on to something else here. And I would pick the one lullaby that's actually diabolical. What exactly is a cold red? Code red, okay. You know what? That would actually be pretty great. I prefer mixing half and half Code Red and Livewire, get a little bit of some game fuel going on. Mike O'Steele, I am going to be hunting for a Snorlax after Ghastly. Joshua Alt, welcome. It is not a Nuzlocke. I do not hate myself that much to do a shiny only Nuzlocke. You mixed it with Baja Blast. You know, I could see how that would be good also. What I really like to do is take regular Mountain Dew, mix it with like, so you got a count of Mountain Dew, take a third of a can of like Code Red, and then a squirt of strawberry syrup for like the soda shop stuff. Not like strawberry milk syrup, that would be disgusting, but like the strawberry soda syrups, and get yourself basically a Supernova. I don't know if you guys remember Mountain Dew Supernova, but it was the true winner of the contest. It ran alongside Voltage, and Supernova was a superior beverage for that round. And somehow they decided, you know what? Voltage is it. It's got a cooler name, I guess. Strawberry Mountain Dew was like the greatest thing ever. And what Game Fuel is now post Halo 4 is completely different than what it was before. So like Halo 3 Game Fuel was more strawberry influenced. It tasted very similar to Supernova, and it needs to come back. Supernova has come back one time since the competition, and I wish it could come back again. Polly King, welcome. Something's getting free in Fortnite after 15 years. Fortnite's been out 15 years. That's actually low-key kind of disgusting. But that is mainly because that means I've been out of high school like 13 years, and I don't know if I want to process that right now. It's going to be free on the 16th this week. Sounds pretty solid. Why does it show the end of the live? What do you mean? Can you guys believe it was 1 month ago where we were struggling to get past 325 subscribers? That's just wild to me. Who would have thought that the key was 2-hour streams every single day? The white thing on the bottom of the screen? You mean the progress bar? Shiny Cubone incoming. Like, honestly, I'm feeling it. But only because I want a Ghastly. Michael and Game Chops did a fantastic job with this album of songs, just using Zelda songs with Breath of the Wild sound effects as the beats and stuff is just absolutely fire. 1,400. Yeah, we're getting there. Nowhere close to 8,000 yet, but it's moving on up. We got like another hour left on the stream. We'll get there. Not today, but we'll get there. That was a double increment. What am I double tapping for? That was some Zombieland rule number 2. You have 3,000 encounters. Some solid work. What are you hunting? Feel like you said something the other day like Charmander, but I wasn't sure if you were actually serious or not. You got all the shiny Pokemon except Charizard. Mm-hmm. I totally believe that. That was a nice long frozen screen for me. Hey, Moondrop. Welcome. I'm doing well, and yourself? good. Hey, AJ de Guzman, welcome. Dancing Gengar. 18 likes on the live isn't bad at all. Yeah, it's actually pretty freaking good. We normally don't get over 15 on the horizontal one. But we got five left. Christopher, welcome. Making it 19. That's what's up. That's pretty dope. It's gonna be rough, but I think we can hit 500 today still. When did I start the run? Or like the channel or what? Because if it's the channel, officially speaking, probably about June 10th of last year. For the run, when the game came out on, well, I guess not when the game came out. We had like 8 days of Fire Red playthrough, so about a month and a half, somewhere around there. And then we've been at this for roughly 80 hours. Think I can go another 2 hours? It's possible. Not likely, but possible. I got for sure 40 to 50 minutes, though. You can probably get some people to sub up. Well, it looks like you're already working on it, Hayden. We're at 496 now. If you really want that 500, you think you can make it happen? Stream is bumping, honestly. It do be bumping. I mean, I'd take it. Shore up that goal tonight. Get YouTube working on the old process for converting it to allow memberships and emojis, and then we can have some sick Snorlax and Gengar and Umbreon emojis up in here. Yeah, it's really kind of like started to pop off the last 3 days. I feel like I've had pretty bumping streams. Horizontal view is way better. Yeah, it gets a little bit more information on the stream for sure. Mainly the chats from all groups are visible there. There's nothing covering up any part of the screen for the game, which is nice. And if you have an iPhone, there's no unfortunate like camera blocking out part of the screen. I think that was the dumbest thing iPhone ever did. Like, let's put the camera in the middle of the screen and let the screen extend up through the camera like it's not there, because that's not annoying at all. A497. Hayden's people must be here. Iron Strikes YouTube. Welcome, Iron Strikes. Looks like an interesting PFP. Looks like it's done in neon sign. That's pretty cool. $4.98. Obsidian Heart 2. $4.99. Strikes is a legend. We have a legend in our midst. $4.99. 500. That's what you almost missed, Roxy. We hit 500. Let's see if my screen wants to cooperate. Not me making a stupid face. Haha. Ooh, 501. You know, I worked hard on this. Well, thank you, Hayden. Yeah, you definitely rallied support in the last hour there. Ooh, there they are. Arc Raiders on top. Let's go. It is a hypeable moment. Very, very hypeable. It's not 1,000, but we are past the point where it starts to really take off, I think. Once you get to 500, something changes and it just starts to explode a little bit more. So we made it past the tipping point, if you will. Tipping point 2 of many, I would say. Go for 2 more hours tonight. I would like to try, but I'm pretty sure the wife's gonna want to go to bed. I am still streaming in the closet, quite literally. Oh, you plugged my channel. Thanks. $500. Ooh, the Sparks 2.0. I'm actually so pleased with that Gengar emoji too. Like that little Gengar GIF. Oh my gosh, I committed like internet sin just now. I pronounced the G word wrong. Subtier, your favorite low-fat Pokemon is Butterfree? I appreciate the heck out of that joke, actually. What was what just now, Roxy? You talking about the good old dancing Gengar? The new channel staple? I tried to do Gengar moonwalking, but like the prompt just wouldn't spit it out. So we just went with dancing Gengar. But maybe I should put some time into some 3D animation to get it actually moonwalking. Why was there someone else in the background? What do you mean? This? Or this? I'm streaming in a closet. That was just a shirt. it's just there in case I decide to become a quick change artist. You know, just dab off screen real fast, come back at a different outfit. I'm so sad my sticker's gone. Like, that low-key looks terrible without the sticker. Yeah, Iron Strikes did come through, actually. He's in the horizontal. Ooh, Grizzly Bear with 30 jewels. Thanks, Grizzly Bear. When do I think Fire Red Leaf Green will become compatible with Home? I don't think it will until after Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire are already out. Thanks again, Hayden. Grizzly, I love your message. Happy poop. It doesn't show me the emoji through my viewing screen, but just it shows me the name of the emoji. They need to hurry. Your best Pokemon are on there. Yeah, I think we'll see Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire come to the Nintendo Switch before we get Pokemon Home. Because from what I understand, Pokemon Home is only going to be one way. So once you move Pokemon out of Fire Red Leaf Green, they can't go back into it. So I think they're going to have us plan a little bit and say, okay, we don't want to release Home and have everybody move all their Pokemon over and then come out with Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire, and the opportunity to trade to complete a Living Dex is no longer a possibility. You'd have to play the game again in order to do that, and I think they're trying to avoid that. Roxy's best Pokemon is Gengar. Dang straight. Master Skippy 117 subscribed. Thanks, Master Skippy. Grizzly Bear with a clapping seal. Happy clappy seal. Uh-oh. My phone just died. I need to fix that. I will be back in like 3 seconds. Maybe closer to like 20. I need to buy a new phone. I just don't want to. Oh gosh, camera, why? There we go. Lyco 40. Did we actually hit 30 already? I like the one with the wowed out cat better. We'll switch to that one. headset is like not sitting right. Hey, Colossus, welcome. By Swayze, welcome. You're posted on the stream. You're a little late tonight. Just means there was something to do at work tonight, right? Sorry for whistling in your guys' ears. I forget that that's super loud for you guys. Yeah, for once. Oh. That was special. Your message just like sent 3 times a piece. That was crazy. There are rumored FIFA World Cup Pokemon TCG cards coming out with Team Japan, USA, Germany, and Spain. That would be dope. Is Team USA even good enough in the FIFA circuit to like warrant that though? I didn't even... Oh, computer, what is your deal? That's a sign that my computer thinks it's doing too much work right now. Could I allow gifts? What do you mean, Roxy? The gift box? Yeah. It's something I have to get enabled now. You have 4,000 gems. Well, we'll see what we can do. I'm currently trying to do a thing here, but Discord is failing me. Like, my computer at large is failing me, honestly, at this point. Thank you, computer. Listen, computer, I swear you're not that overworked right now. But it is going so slow. If I lose the stream, it's because I closed the program for Windows Task Manager forcefully and it didn't like it. Okay, let's try loading this again. Found a broken strap because someone killed you with it. Oh, that's good. What was the strat? Oh, snap. Alejandro, thank you so much. I saw you sneak in here for briefly. I just, my phone was dead, so I didn't get the PayPal alert, but thank you so much for that support there, Alejandro. Put one move on Kangaskhan, then use Last Resort spam with Trick Room set up by Mimikyu. What is Last Resort the move? I need more details by Swayze. What does this do? Because Trick Room is obviously, like, supposed to make things faster in some, like, right? It alters the speed of everything. You not the Parish song. Now I gotta figure out what my AdSense account is. AdSense for YouTube. Yeah, I know what it is. Perfect. It is this one. Hey, Flex Muscle ASMR. You're doing the same hunt right now, looking for a shiny Ghastly Haunter Cubone? 1710. By Swayze, are you doing like 2v2 so that like they're double battles and they take out both of your Pokemon? Lorenzo. Or Lorenza. I don't know how to break that name apart. Lorenza no, Lorenza na? I think that sounds about how that would be broken up. Lorenza no. Okay. Hey, Happy Ambi. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Koala, how's it going tonight? It's going really well, Koala. The reason being is we hit 500 today thanks to Hayden. Having a shout out on his channel, Discord server, all that, saying, hey, go check out this channel. They're about to hit a pretty cool goal. And now I need to update. Actually, I wonder if I do have that preset out. There's a good chance that I have this goal preset. Hold up. Where's my actual goal? Oh, even better. Even better. I can change it just like that. Boom. Yeah, we're excited. That, we did it in less than a year. I mean, it's still not 1,000, but we're cooking. We've gotten half of them in about a month and a half. You know, it's possible that we could hit 1,000 before June. Like 6th or so. When was my first video, I wonder? Because, like, I started this channel officially back in May, but didn't start posting until like after that. I don't know. Let's show 50. We got June 5th. No more resets? What you mean? Once I get that shiny ghastly, they'll come flooding in. No, I got encounters and timers going. At least I should. I am not using Illuminate. I haven't even gotten to the point where I can fish for a Star U yet. Damien Sefford, you have a great night. Chat and YouTube blocks it. Blocks what? My encounters or my timer? Yeah, June 5th was like my first official stream. So that's neat. Yep, encounters. It's not easy to see. My encounters are up on my face. Timer is down in the chat. It says live subscription goal 504 up at the top. Correct. But like right here. It should say the encounters. A 1,000 by June would be stellar. And Shauna, I am almost to 1,500. No worries, no worries. I mean, I know where it's at just because I look at it every day, but it may not be visible to everybody. Oh yeah, it's in a different place on the horizontal stream for sure, for sure. But on the horizontal, I have more room for things. And I have moved things around because the encounters were too hard to see, that's for sure. No, but my horizontal stream needs some work because that's off center there. There we go. You're at 2,547 encounters on Route 3. Oh yeah, that's right. You were looking for Shiny Mankey? Was that you? Any? Nice. Shiny only badge quest. Mad respect. YouTube is officially reviewing the channel to see if they want to allow me to have memberships on the channel. We were able to apply for that midstream. Pokemon too easy, gotta make time for the game. Yeah. One badge, 35 hours. We'll get our playtime out of this one way or the other, right? I mean, I think I'm 80 hours into this overall. Give or take. One new game today is 35 hours altogether. Oh yeah. Why did I switch my channel name? So the reason why was my main channel had artificial growth, you could say. So my main channel started out with a Pokemon Sword and Shield run, and I wanted to do Zelda content, so I did Zelda. I actually think Link's Awakening was the first thing ever streamed on the main channel. So the main channel, Brasscoin, is still live and active. But when I stream to that channel, I don't ever have a lot of people popping in. which is kind of funny because the Sludge Bomb Trainer channel has more folks in it right now than the Brass Coin channel does, usually. But the Brass Coin channel has about 19,000 subscribers to this one's 500. And if you were following the Brass Coin channel, it's probably because I was doing giveaways at the time, which artificially inflated the channel. A lot of people subscribed, and that's not sustainable long term. As far as I had some switches burn up, I sold some other switches. I have 2 switches left that I could use to do giveaways. But like most of the people from the channel were there for that. Some, like yourself, are there for the live streams and just the other random Pokemon content videos, which is the reason for the separation between the 2 channels, right? Is to sift and weed out the ones that were there for just the giveaways and the ones that'll watch the live streams and the general shiny hunting videos and things like that. And what happens when you have 19,000 subscribers but only 10 people popping into a live stream is that you continue to only get 10 people popping into a live stream because YouTube's not recommending your videos. It's saying, hey, this alert went out to 19,000 people that have subscriptions, and of course it's not that many, but bell notifications and all that, but they're choosing not to watch this content. So we're not going to promote it to people who aren't subscribed. And so that's kind of like where you get into with things like that. So I created this second channel and have primarily done streams. In fact, I think I have like less than 8 actual videos on the channel so far, because I haven't put any of the shiny hunting videos up yet. And we're getting good stream results because the people that are here for those. Yeah, my channel got into the dust. Like, I could probably revive it if I stopped streaming here. But the reason why I'm streaming to both channels at the same time most of the time is over time, the Brass Coin channel, I feel like, is leveling off and like losing subscribers, but also gaining other ones that are there for the live streams. So over time, the Brass Coin channel will correct itself. It's just going to take a long time to do. And I kind of wanted to do a science experiment and figure out, is that channel going to die faster than this one survives? You know, because that one has to be like die and then reborn as a phoenix metaphor, and this one from the ground up. So which one's faster? And I just wanted to tinker and test. So that's what we're doing. Ever tried to kick? I don't think I can kick people off the channel that are subscribed. That would be an interesting button to have, though. It's like, hey, you haven't popped into the channel in like a year. Kick. Oh, gotcha. Have I ever tried kick? I think I do have a kick channel, actually. I just have not used it the most. That was before when my internet was throttling, because I didn't want to stream to kick by itself, and at the time I could only stream to one or the other. Now I probably could stream to everything at once. But if Kick doesn't have ads, it does make me wonder how Kick sustains itself. You enjoy Kick? I actually ended my Twitch stream early today because I was dual streaming to Twitch at the same time, and my computer was getting really slow, so I just kicked Twitch because nobody was watching on Twitch. But this is going to be like a 5-minute warning. We'll be ending the stream in about 5 minutes, give or take. Twitch has too many ads. And with Kick, there's so many new people going on there. That would make sense. Actually, we might as well end at 1500 here. Might as well. That seems like a better number. He needs sleep anyways. Plus, you also have ads-free Twitch, but don't even use Twitch anymore. Doesn't Kick still, like, pay people on videos and stuff? I'm just trying to figure out how they would do that if they don't have ads. Like, how Kick supports its infrastructure. Used to back 10 years ago. No ads at all, and it's 95 to 5%. Wait, what? It's the gambling. Okay, now I need an explanation on that. I don't know what the 95 to 5% means. So Kick pays 95% of the content provider. Oh, to the content provider. They keep 5%. Oh, for like the Kick equivalent of like super chats and things like that, yeah? Oh, okay. Nice. Well, maybe we'll have to add Kick to my things of stream. It's due to the gambling audience. Oh, okay. Kick, you can advertise gambling sites, while Twitch and YouTube, you can gamble but can't advertise a site. Okay. The more you know. Maybe when I build my new PC, I'll have to stream and go live everywhere. Skyrim to Overwatch, just games you can't play because of your 2-year-old kid. I wish that they would do a full-on remake of Skyrim. Like, just update the crap out of the graphics. Ground-up remake. Would be fire. I also have a 2-year-old kid. Well, at this point, roughly a 3.5-year-old and almost a 2-year-old. Gotcha. Yeah. We were wondering about my son there for a minute. We ended up having him tested, and they said that's nothing to worry about, but he's probably got some ADHD going on that's kind of presenting itself that way, is basically what the doctor had told us. But we were concerned about it because I got a few family members that have something going on. You'll notice the difference. Your daughter stims a lot. So my son, like, freaks out over alarms and, like, hyper fixates on them. And so, like, he will not let it go. If somebody's smoke alarm goes off, he is just like, will not let it go. Police sirens, anything like that, freaks him out. And it could be just because he has really good hearing. But yeah, he hyper fixates on it quite a bit, which was the bulk of our concern. It could be just because they terrified the living crap out of him because they are loud and unpredictable. Yeah. Hypersensitivity is more likely because he doesn't like... one of my family members that has something going on, like, runs their fingers through their hair like this, through their 2 middle fingers repetitively, and, like, does this with their hand. So, yeah, he doesn't have any mannerisms that are what you would typically associate with stimming or anything like that. You were going to school for all that, but you had your kid? They do change plans, don't they? No, I was going to stop at 1500, but I guess 1501 is the number for tonight. But we hit the massive goal. We got 500 and then some. We're going to continue onward and upward. There will be a stream tomorrow evening for sure. Might be a nap time stream as well, but we'll see. I might decide to work on a celebratory project with the Moonwalking Gengar, possibly. But we'll catch you guys next time.